the mentoring part of growing leadership. Simply said, my friend, to lead is to serve. If you take nothing else away from my talks as regards growing leadership and mentoring, take this motto, one simple motto, and that is to lead is to serve. Part of your service, my friend, is to help your team grow, both as a group and as an individual. This will not happen if you don't find time to spend with them individually. You'll have the joy of knowing that something you said or wrote, a half-forgotten meeting years ago, has proved to be decisive in someone else's inner journey, remember. At a crisis in my youth, actually, I learned this wisdom of choice. To try and fail is at least to learn. To fail to try is to suffer the inestimable loss of what might have been. It's better to try and fail, my friend, than not to try at all. Start at any point, but you must try. So the key points of my talk on motivating or mentoring leadership, my friend, that a mentor is wise and trusted guide or a counselor, one who helps a person to grow in his or her role and responsibilities. A good leader begets leaders, remember. They are natural leadership mentors. The natural way of learning leadership is actually on the job. By practice, like an apprenticeship indentured to a master artist, craftsman, or practitioner. In this relationship, the master is expected. It is part of the role of a master to give instructions, to direct, to give directions. Why didn't you teach the leaders for tomorrow who work with you? And that is all about mentoring and growing leadership. Remember, my friend, under the banyan tree, nothing grows. As the Indian proverb suggests, some so-called great leaders stunt the growth of those around them. It is only by making others great that a leader becomes great. There is no other way. In chain of command, I said a line leaders as leadership mentor is a principle. It's not a system at all. It's a natural process, as old as mankind. So it doesn't need to be organized, merely encouraged. If you set an example as a boss or a chief executive, it will happen as day follows night. My friend, occasionally, your positive influences will have come at a decisive time, and a person anxious about learning, leading, will suddenly find a new confidence in themselves and an eagerness to accept the leadership challenge. The best teachers are also learners, my friend. Someone wrote it so beautifully that gladly would he teach and gladly learn. Both go simultaneously. There is no point in talking, my friend, if you do not listen. Listening, I feel, is a part of talking. Without listening, you cannot actually talk sense. That's a firm conviction I have. The best teachers are also great learners. It is the province of knowledge, my friend, to speak. And it is a privilege of wisdom to listen. To combine those are the speaking and listening. Only you can become an effective mentor when it comes to growing leaderships in the environment you are working. And the gist of it, as I said it in the beginning, my friend, is to lead is to serve. Good leaders have this thing in them in a natural way. Plowing the seed, I gave the example, sowing the seed, and someone else will have to reap the harvest. That is the principle of mentorship, with respect to, especially when it comes to growing leadership. Follow these small points I've just given, the key points, and you will be very, not only effective, my friends, you will be very, very popular in the environment you are working. Because that is the only and the simplest way to make yourself feel proud and your institution feel proud, and keep your institution get the best leaders in times to come, keeping in pace with the times to come. Thank you very much.